Welcome to The Bottom Line. I'm Pastor Rick Yutzi from Maranatha in Plain City, Ohio. The other day as I was going home, I was driving up 42 and I was looking up and there was this bird, big bird, that just glided right in front. I mean, it was up high. It wasn't right in front of the car, so I hit it. But I noticed, that there was this big bird. What they usually are, right, is buzzards, right? I mean, it's not uncommon. Matter of fact, it's very common to see buzzards circling around, looking for roadkill or whatever on the road. You see them all the time. It seems like especially now at this time of year. But anyway, as I watched the bird, I noticed there was something different. Like it had a white head, right? So I did a double take. I said, did I see what I think I just saw? And I looked again. It's like it looks just like an eagle. Like it had a white head. It wasn't a hawk. It wasn't a buzzard. I'm like, I think that's an eagle. However, I've never seen an eagle around here before. So later on that day, I had an appointment in London. So I asked the people I was with, I said, are there any eagles around here? And they said, oh yeah, there's like a big nest at Lake Choctaw, right? There are some eagles around. So I think I really did see what I thought I saw. And so anyway, I was thinking about that, and I was thinking about our world today, and I wonder if people look at Christians and they know who they are and what they're like, and sometimes it's not very nice or agreeable in our polarization. And I want to read Matthew 5:43 to 48, because something stood out to me today in this passage that I really never gave much thought to before. It says, "You have heard that it was said, love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you, so that you may be children of your Father in heaven. For he causes his sun to rise on the evil and the good and sends rain on the righteous and unrighteous." It's like saying, you know what? Love your enemies. Pray for those who persecute you. That's how your Father in heaven is. He sends rain down, right, on both the righteous and unrighteous. He causes the sun to shine on, those who are evil and those who are good. And it says, for if you love those who love you, what reward will you have? Don't even the tax collectors do the same? And if you greet only your brothers and sisters, what are you doing out of the ordinary? Don't even Gentiles do the same? And the phrase that caught me was, if you greet only your brothers and sisters, what are you doing out of the ordinary? Like, even the people who the Jews hated did that kind of stuff. It was not out of the ordinary to love someone just like you, to love people who love you, but it was out of the ordinary to love your enemy. And love means it's going to cost you something, right? I mean, love means it's going to require sacrifice. But the word I want to just touch on real quickly is greet. It says greet them. Greet has the idea that you're to embrace someone you meet. Like, it means peace be with you, or go in peace, or to receive gladly. That's what greet means. And so when we think in our polarized world of politics and pandemic and everything else going on, it's so easy not to greet people who disagree with us nicely, kindly, right? But God's saying that's what you're to do. You're to greet them. We have so many ways of communication now that they never had. On social media, on phone, there's all kinds of ways that we can communicate. And in our communication, whether it's in person or whether it's online, do we greet people? Do we truly want peace for them? It doesn't mean we're going to agree with them, but it also means we don't shoot them down. We don't reject them, even if we disagree with the positions they may take. God tells us we are to do things out of the ordinary. And so here's the bottom line. I wonder if anyone ever looks at a Christian in their interactions with them and says, did I just see what I think I saw? They were acting out of the ordinary. And maybe we can just display the true nature of God to people who need Him just like we do. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time on The Bottom Line.